Hey everybody, it's Karyn Bryant from MMA Heat, and I'm speaking with Wang Guan, who is the featherweight champion of RUFF in China. First and foremost, it's great to see you again. Thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
就谢谢你，抽出来时间跟我谈。
我也很高兴，又一次接受你的采访。
I'm really happy to be interviewed by you again.
And I apologize that I have not learned your language yet. It's very difficult.
他说很抱歉，他还没有学会中文跟你用字母用聊。
我也没学会英文。
He says that's fine, but I haven't learned English yet either.
Okay, so it's a push. Well, first, I want to ask you just in general, how's life treating you as a champion? Has anything changed in your life since you became the RUFF champion?
现在就是你当RUFF 的冠军以后，你生活有没有什么大的变化？然后生活过得怎么样呢？
非常棒。然后拿了这个冠军，然后又有100万的奖金，也算是改变了很多吧，很多一些，作为一个在中国的运动员，已经比很多搞这个项目的人要好很多。
He said, really great. With the million he won with the championship, he feels like his life is much better than a lot of other athletes who play in China.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Well, now then, I wonder if you're feeling the pressure as the champion. You're the person that everybody is looking to take out. So do you feel pressure now as the champion defending your belt?
现在当冠军，你压力会不会有变大了？因为很多人就是要你的腰带。
这个还是有一些，因为做冠军，大家挑战的都是你，然后想争这个腰带，然后在各个方面研究的都是你，但是没有办法，人都要去面对嘛，正常面对。
Yeah, he says, as champion, of course, everybody has their sights on him and they're doing their research on him, but that's something that every champion has to face. So he's just going to take it as it comes.
So how do you feel about the mechanics of your game in terms of how you're progressing in your skill level? Do you feel good about what you've been improving on lately?
就是技术方面，你最近在把注意力集中在什么方面？然后你觉得就是进步如何？
技术方面还是在一些弥补自己的短处吧，一些地面呢，然后在摔跤方面都在慢慢的提高，在弥补。
In terms of skills, I've been working mostly on making up for some holes in my game, especially in wrestling.
Yeah.
So I've been putting a lot of effort into that.
Well, as you know, you're going to need that. Russians are particularly good at wrestling, so obviously you thought of that before this fight.
俄罗斯大家都知道是俄罗斯的选手的强项就是摔跤，所以你肯定有考虑到这点了。
对对对，你很有了解。
Yeah, that's exactly what I've been thinking.
Well, that's what I wonder. I know I've asked you this before, but is it difficult for you to find wrestling and JiuJitsu training in China where, maybe it's more common over here in the United States, but do you find enough, coaches and training partners for that part of your game?
就有没有觉得找一些柔术或者摔跤方面的教练，还有就是跟你一起训练的 partner，就是找这些人会不会有点辛苦呢？有点困难？
还可以，因为我们队里现在跟我们在一起训练的也有专门教一些 MMA 的教练，还有以前练摔跤的，然后练过一段时间摔跤的运动员。然后还好吧。
On our team right now, we have some wrestlers, some people who have trained wrestling for many years, and we also have some just specific MMA wrestling coaches. So I'm feeling good about that.
Well, that's good. Also we should talk about the fact that you're undefeated, and so is he. So what do you think about that going into this fight? Because the chances are that one of you will lose. It most likely won't be a draw.
现在一定要说到你们两个选手都是没有输过，然后就是明天很有可能有一个人会输，然后你现在有什么感受呢？
没有什么感受，正常吧，因为很多冠军也不可能都是一直不败的，然后不要把这个当成自己的压力，还是放正常跟之前的比赛一样打。 把每一场比赛都认真对待吧。
I'm feeling pretty relaxed about that. I don't feel like going undefeated is a necessity to be a champion. Lots of champions are not undefeated. So I'm just going into this and taking this one fight at a time.
Well, there's a saying to kind of paraphrase it, but a champion isn't someone who never falls. A champion is someone who falls and is able to get back up again.
就是一个冠军不是从来不会打败的，而是一个被打败以后，第二天还会再起来，再努力。
对啊，这样才能，证明一个真正的强者，才是一个真正的强者。
Exactly, that's the true spirit of a champion.
Wonderful. Well, you've been with RUFF for a while now. I'm curious how you feel about the growth of the organization. I know you've said before that, you get recognized on the street and you're something of a celebrity, but just since you've been with them, how have you seen the audiences change and the talent that you're fighting against change?
就是谈一下 RUFF。然后现在当 RUFF 的冠军，我们知道你在路上会有一些认出来你，然后你就算是一个运动方面的明星。然后你怎么看待 RUFF 这个公司，还有他们就是现在提供的对手的水平？能不能谈一下
？RUFF 的话，现在就是以前别人认识我是从别的赛事知道我。然后现在大家一提起我，都是知道是 RUFF， 说他是 RUFF 的冠军，他是100万冠军，是这样。然后慢慢的 RUFF 这2年这比赛跟现在已经打到 RUFF 11的时候，大家都能看到他现在在中国是最好最优秀的比赛，然后选手都是在一步步提高，然后给我们的对手也是特别的棒。这样也能帮助中国运动员在综合搏击上面有所提高，让他以后就是越来越好。
At first, everybody knew me from fighting in other organizations, but now when they hear my name, then they think of the undefeated RUFF champion. Cool. And going into RUFF 11, we can definitely see that the talent of opponents has improved, and my own skills have improved, and I think that everyone is now talking about RUFF and me in the same sentence.
Very nice. And speaking of other organizations, has anyone come trying to steal you away from RUFF?
有没有其他的公司或者这种格斗机构给你其他的 offer， 或者想把你带到他们的公司去？
哪个公司？
就是其他的
任何一个公司，
任何一个
就是别的吗？
别的，就是有没有别人想挖？
哦，有，当然有很多，叫我去打一些比赛，有很多这种。
He says a lot of other companies have asked him to fight in their organizations.
Yeah, I bet. Well, it's great, and I'm happy for you. Are you getting a sense of how popular Chinese MMA is becoming around the world? Are you finding that you're getting fans from places besides your home country?
有没有感觉中国的 MMA 在全世界开始流行起来了？你有没有感觉就是你在其他的国家也有一些粉丝？
有是这样。然后中国现在在本地。这个 MMA 的话也是，可能是RUFF 也是很早之前为中国做了很多MMA 方面做了很多贡献，然后在现在的中国很多赛事都有 MMA 比赛。
Okay, definitely. RUFF has done a lot for MMA in China, and I really feel like our awareness has risen dramatically because of that.
Great. Well, wonderful. Well, last question, just curious, as the champion, is there any specific message you'd like to give to your fans before, or any thoughts before you go in there and go to battle?
就是比赛前有没有什么话你想对你的粉丝说？
想说就是还是谢谢他们一直对我的支持，喜欢我的比赛，然后有他们的喜欢，然后才能让我更加的去努力打好每一场比赛。
Thank you very much for everyone's support and for watching my fights. It's because you guys are watching that I have the energy and will to keep going out there and fighting.
Great. That's great. Well, thanks again for talking with us, champ, and best of luck to you at RUFF 11.
再次说感谢你抽出来时间跟我们谈，
好，
祝你好运。
谢谢。
Thank
好，
you.
谢谢 ，Thank you。
Bye.